What's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Architect Nice in the building. We back. Alright, so this is something a little different, man. So I follow Flight's Plug on YouTube, and a surprising video popped up. The title is Flight breaks up with his girl on live stream. I'm like, whoa. I said, okay, so I had to fast forward to see which part it really happens at. So as the video was happening, I'm seeing how she acts, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, is this the? I'm like, yo, this, like the way she's acting, like she's acting like Flight's ex, like his ex acted the exact same way she's acting right now, like she don't want to leave. She like she has this like evil laugh on her, and I'm like, dog, like this looks like the epitome of the exact same woman that Flight had, like his baby mama. I'm watching the video, and they're going on, and Flight trying to get her to leave, and she ain't leaving. Like she's like just giggling, laughing, not leaving, and I'm like, dog, this chick is crazy. But I don't want to sound like the bad guy here, right? But I do want to pose a question. And I'm trying to figure out, is she the problem? Is he the problem? Like, what's the big issue here? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, and I know that, Flight is young still, right? He's still trying to figure life out, and no matter how much money you make, no matter how successful you may be, the person that you are, like the money don't change who you are. It don't. It just changes your zip code. And honestly, I gotta figure out. Maybe I don't know if Flight is immune to toxic women, or if he adds on to the toxicity, if that's a word. Because for some strange reason, like I feel like this has to be on both sides. Like no matter how calm Flight may be on camera, somewhere along the line, you gotta know that the way Flight is on camera, I'm sure that's how he is behind the camera. Like, it was a video that I watched with him on the stream, and one of his followers asked him, how many holes that you had on the wall, and he started pointing and actually counting, and I'm like, oh, yo, this dude really has a lot of holes in his wall, and not to mention how many times we see him throw his controller, how many times we see him break a controller, and I'm like, okay. Well, normally when you're arguing in a relationship, you're probably gonna, if you're like that with your gaming system and your controller that you bought with your own money, I'm pretty sure that ain't far-fetched to doing it with somebody else in argument. So when she brought up the fact that, oh, well, you threw my pocketbook, and he laughed, I say, okay, yeah. Now, I know she ain't lying about that, because that's how Flight is with his gaming system. So I know she ain't lying. So I gotta ask this, right? So now it brings the question of, okay, so what happened in his last relationship? Maybe his ex was the problem. Maybe she wasn't. But we don't know. Now I'm looking at his past relationship, like he moved on pretty quickly. Not even gonna lie. He put out that video explaining everything, or what was going on with her ex and becoming his baby daddy or whatever, and having a girl on the way, and and then he put out that gender reveal or whatever, and then it went from that to 2-3 weeks later, he coming out with a full-fledged girlfriend, while having another girl pregnant. So it's like, like, I don't know what his mindset is. I don't know if like I don't know, but I gotta be honest here. We can't let Flight off the hook for this. To be totally honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even looking at how he did it in his last relationship. I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at his demeanor when he's streaming, and I'm focusing on what she said. Now, she looks crazy too, like with the evil laugh and her touching her things, and I'm like, okay, like that looks nuts. But like I said, like I said before, like once you put something on social media, you have to stand by that. So when Flight put that, oh, I'm single, you gotta stand by that. Like if you put out anything on social media and it's pertaining to the person that you're dealing with, now you have to stand by that. Same thing with this Quavo and Sweetie situation. Like when you put something out there and it's gonna cause a lot of mess, you have to stand on it. So I don't know what Flight gonna do. I don't know if this chick right here, if it's gonna be another situation where Flight gotta put a restraining order on her just to keep her away. But Flight, bro, Flight, you making way too much money to put yourself in a situation like this. You making way too much money, bro. Like I know you young, you know what I'm saying? I know you thriving. I know you still learning life as life goes on. But, bro, no matter how much money you make, bro, like that shit ain't gonna change your character. It ain't gonna change who you are. It's just only gonna change your location, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be hopping from relationship to relationship. No, you know what I'm saying? Like with a lot of money comes responsibilities, dog. And I know a lot of people probably may not even told you how to maneuver with, with you being as successful as you are, but you gotta move different, bro. Girls like that, they shouldn't even be in your category, dog. You making way too much money. You need to be leveling up on them hoes, dog. For real, like you making way too much money. You was too successful. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you are really toxic yourself in relationships. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into another man's business, but at the same time, bro, just leave her alone, bro. Like you need to be dating somebody that's on your level. Like if you're gonna go into dating again this quickly, you gotta go with somebody who is on your level, bro. Equally yoked, man. Stand by your shit, man.